Hardcut fam, what's good? What's good with you? It's your boy Juice Dog, man. Hardcut Bully Kennels, man. We live and direct, man, from the spot it all started. 90 days in, we got it done. We got a bully kennel built, man. So I thought we'd do a quick show, man. Let's go over the whole thing, the whole process of it. Try to explain what we got done and how we got it done. First, once I decided that I was going to do the bully kennel, I guess it would have, the whole planning and everything started with a meeting with KD from Key Lime Magazine. She worked with me with Limelight Studios. We had a Limelight Studios in Crossroads Mall. We had 3 professional recording studios built into the mall. We had a karaoke booth and 2 live karaoke recording booths in the front, and we had a video chroma key stage. Large chroma key stage in the state at the time, which was bigger than Gary England, which is the weather forecaster. So she worked with us there as my sister, man. We put her on. KD really took off and did her own thing. So she's running Key Lime Magazine, and we sat down and chopped it up about what the name of my company would be, what the direction, all of this, and we kind of came up with. I had a few names, and I came with Hardcut, and I came with the motto: "You can get you some Hardcut." KD, I gave her the picture of one of my dogs, the first dog, the female that I bought, Black Widow, my female pocket, and she made this logo, and she did the printing and everything. She did the sweatshirts, t-shirts, everything. And that was very important. You can't even start your campaign without the logo or knowing what the title of your company is. You can't do no promotion. If you was going to do a concert, you need to know what the name of your company is before you go to the radio station and buy advertising. You need to know where the show is going to be at and all that. Everything has to be lined out before you start your promotion, is what I'm saying. And that's the same with this. I had to know everything, have everything lined out before I take off with it. So I got all this done. Now I went out to start trying to make it legal. But first, me and KD, we really got down on colors and accents and, a bunch of little things to make the whole marketing of the bully kennel come together. And this is after I had already bought the first dog, Creed. I had bought Creed, but I don't think I had bought anything else. I had one. So at that time, I had one dog that I had bought, which was King Creed, and we started the marketing campaign for Hardcut Bully. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you ain't did it yet, man. Come on off the bench for the big win, man. We got hundreds of people following us, man. It's good information. This is a good story, man. You need to watch this to the end and come on and get this information, man. I'm trying to give it to you, man. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, watch the rest of this. After I got that set up, now I had to get it legalized. So I went to the first stop with the Secretary of State, which in the state of Oklahoma where I'm at, you don't have to have a business license to do these things. You need to go to the Secretary of State, and I started an LLC and got copyrights for the name and trademarks for the name. I really only went to get a trademark for the name. Getting the trademark Hardcut Bully would allow me get a bank account and everything, an EIN number and everything set up so that I could do business. And that's all I really needed. But while I was there, I decided I had to wait anyway. So I went on and filled out the LLC paperwork, and it cost me $100. I started Hardcut Bully Kennels as a limited liability corporation. And I trademarked it and copyrighted the name. So at that point now I was legitimately ready to go and push the idea because it was protected as much as I could protect at my level. So after we got the Secretary of State done, and after the process, and also during the process, I was consulting with my brother-in-law, Larry from Guard Strategies, and he does my taxes. We get down on the stock market. If you ain't in the stock market, you know, try it out. Little time, but you should get into it. It's something that's pretty good. Instead of buying a pair of Nikes for $100, you can buy a shirt of Nike for $140. So why buy? If I buy a pair of shoes, I'm gonna buy a shirt of stock too. So when you see me in Nikes and stuff, it's not just because I like the shoes; it's because I own part of this company. So that's the stock market. So me and Larry, went over all of the logistical stuff that I had to do to get everything set up. And he showed me my website builder, gave me an email, forwarding all this. Still haven't got the EIN set up, but I got what I need to do it. I haven't done it on my end. And I got the website built. Had to get my son out. We got pictures took. And that got the website pretty much in line. Then we got into the security parts of it. So between Keyline Magazine and Guard Strategies and myself, we had figured out, we got all of the logistics of it, how I could work within the state, how I could legally do what I need to do, and how I could legally push and promote what I need to do without and be protected. And after that, I had to really start back working with the vision of what am I trying to do, what type of bully am I trying to produce, what class do I want, and all that. Which when I first started, I really wanted to do extremes, but so I called Stumpy with Stumpy's Bullies. I bought a dog from him before, and he had some extremes that he was getting ready to breed, and they was getting ready to have puppies and everything. So I got all the information on it. I looked at the parents and everything. But we got to talking, and it was like, do you really want to have this many extreme dogs? And that's when I really started looking at, can you handle the type of dogs that you want to get? Because a couple of these dogs get into it, you got to be able to break that up. And you got to be able to feed these dogs, house these dogs. So the size matters. So that's when I kind of went to saying, maybe I should go with pockets, because that's what I've been able to produce before. And what I did before is I had a large XL bully that I bred to my exotic bully, and it made large pockets. So that's what my vision was. I wanted to do that again. I wanted to get the best big dog I can get, the best small dog I can get, and do that. So Eddie had this litter coming up with Supergirl Trina was in it, and he started talking to me about that. And I'm looking at that, and then when she was born, I went over, checked everything out. Maybe a couple of weeks later, I was like, okay, gave her a deposit. So I gave her a deposit on her 2 weeks after she was born, and that gave me my first male and my first female. Which one was a micro, and Creed was supposed to be a pocket. Now, I don't know if he's a pocket. Now he's not a pocket. I just know it. Now he's over 19 inches already, so he's not a pocket. But originally, he was supposed to be a large pocket, and I would have Trina, which would be a micro, and I thought I was going to be able to breed them. But that ain't going to work out that way. But anyway, I had the first two dogs bought at the time, and I was off and going, but they were both puppies, so I wasn't going to be making money for at least 2 years. So I had to do something so I can get some money, get the company going before then. So to get the company jump-started and get everything kicked and going, I got merchandise, we got T-shirts and everything, but to get some actual puppies and everything produced and get my line started going, I decided to get an older female old enough that I could breed right now, but not too old that she'd had too many litters. So I found Black Widow. Stomach Bullies hooked me up again. We found Black Widow, and perfect, the face, everything, which is this picture here. So I guess that was a little farther back. But then I had Black Widow, my female pocket, short, and I had Trina, which was my micro exotic, and then I had Creed, which was supposed to be a large pocket, ended up being a product. He's a standard now, but I'm thinking he might be an XL the way he looks. He's proportionally perfectly straight, but that's a long story. So anyway, I have 3 dogs in. I'm wanting to get 5, so I'm debating whether should I get a Merle or not. I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and after I look at it, I got one exotic already with Trina. I'm probably not going to be able to use the stud I got with Trina or this other pockets. It's getting too big. So I went and got an exotic stud, Chucky. And so that gave me 4 dogs. I don't think I got Chucky yet. At first I got another female, which is Diamond, my lilac pocket. I got her. And then I got Chucky. So then I had Creed, Black Widow, Chucky, Diamond, and Supergirl Trina. So micro exotic bully, a lilac pockets bully, a female pocket bully, an exotic bully stud, and a standard bully stud. And the kennel was getting very large and very correct. Everybody's playing and getting along and everything. But I already still have 2 dogs that I already previously had. So now I have 7 dogs. So I had a small outdoor kennel built for Supergirl Trina, and I had some kennels set up for the other 3 dogs, but they were all outside. So I went into the inside, and we made an inside facility for the dogs. So now I have 5 dogs in the same indoor kennel. Now they have an indoor space that's about 4x8, and then they have a 10x5 outdoor run that they can go in and out anytime they want to. And we can keep it clean because it's concrete. Everything can be wiped down, knocked down. The room inside is, they have their own igloo doghouse on the inside too, that's facing away from the entrance. So there's no wind blowing in on them. The cold won't come in on them, any of that. My exotic stud, which is the whole reason I had to build this outdoor kennel, I have a place where he can have an air conditioner. I have 2 windows for each of their kennel sections where I can put a window unit in if I need to. I have 2 window units out there already ready to go. So now I have where I can go and check all my dogs, keep everything topped off. The food is inside. It's not getting leaves and everything blowed in and nothing. Water's always fresh. Everything's always clean. I got one of the only bully kennels that smell like pine sol from time to time. Now, I don't smell like it every day, but from time to time, my bully kennel smell like pine sol, and it don't never be stinking. So it's a real blessing. We got a whole facility now, and this is the first 90 days. So if you was to subscribe, you really seen a lot. If you ain't a subscriber, man, go ahead and subscribe right now. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like, man. Keep us going, man. Come on off the bench for the big win. You know what I'm saying? We're growing by leaps and bounds, man. As you can see, we 90 days in. We got hundreds of people following us. And, oh yeah, we got into the YouTube. Let me start. One of the big steps I did in starting the Bully Kennel was starting this YouTube channel. And it gave me a way to promote the program, promote all the dogs that's coming into the program, and promote the program as a whole. And it gave me a way to give some teachings to people that are just getting a new dog and new puppy, trying to, give them some early puppy training, some early kennel training, potty training, different things where if you're a new owner, you could benefit from watching this channel. So I'm kind of building a whole family and I'm promoting a certain style of bully. And it's all came together through the YouTube. And it's been real good. It's not easy, but you can do it. But it's not easy. You have to be dedicated to it. And through the grace of God, everything's been working good for us, man. We got hundreds of people following us, man. And like I say, when there's 5 people riding with me, we don't stop at the lights. So there's hundreds of people following with me. We ain't stopping at the lights, man. Everybody got to sit and wait till we get to where we're going. So we having a ball out here, man. We got everything built. So now we got the indoor, outdoor facility built, about 1,500 square foot. We started from a 24-inch kennel in the inside of my man cave. Now we got an indoor facility that we can walk in and out of in 90 days. And we have not one dog, but we have 5 winners. And we have different classes, and we can do what we wanted to do. We have straight dogs, and then none of these dogs are train wrecks. None of these dogs got flaws. These dogs are all straight. So I don't know if anybody can do what we just did. We're totally blessed to do what we just did. But, hey, man, it's together, man. The kennel is together. So now what we have to do is get everything in place financially, be able to do the shipping and everything we need to do, all the logistics of in and out, day-to-day work. Now we need to get on that because we got the foundation laid and we got the facility made. We got extra help. I got Cordell come over and help me with the kennels. I got Bird come over and help me with the my partner Ernest come over and help me with the dogs and everything with the little medicine, different things. But hey, it's going amazing, and we got amazing dogs. We can't wait till July. First dog goes in the heat. We'll get our first production on the line. We do have Stud. He's getting his stud right now. He's doing studding right now, so that's good. So within the first 90 days, man, we already start to produce, even though it was a lot of payout for the first 90. Now, so I guess we got everything set up. So the future for Hardcut is bright, man. We're pushing. We're waiting on the first dog to go in heat. We'll get that going. We've already got Chucky Stud now. He's in Hardcut now, so we got production coming from that. We sponsored the fight. I'm gonna give you more on that, but we got. I used to be the European boxing champion too. I train fighters, man. I do a little bit of, you can't really miss me on this, on many of it, on much stuff. You can't really miss me. I'm a promoter, I'm an agent, I'm a manager, I'm a certified corner man, I'm a fighter, I'm a biker, I'm a rider. I mean, you really can't miss me on a lot. So, and that's because I look at everything and I come at it the same way, and that's how we came at this bully kennel, and that's how we're here. In 90 days. For the first 90 days, financially, I really can't put a whole number on it because I haven't sit down and mapped it and looked at it all. But it is a lot. A lot. It's not. It's a lot because when you figure in each of the dogs, and if I didn't co-own, I co-own Diamond with Stumpy's Bullies, and I co-own Chucky with Stumpy's Bullies. If I didn't co-own them, I would really be out of a lot of money. But with co-owning them, I'm out maybe half of what I would have spent. But when you do a co-ownership dog, what that means is with Diamond, her being a female, we both are co-owning. Now I pay the price. we're gonna keep to ourselves, and then I paid for some other for ears and stuff like that. So I paid that part, which is not nowhere near what the dog is worth. And then I get the dog. Now, the person that has the dog, the other person brings that dog a bag of food every month. And the whole deal is for the first 2 litters. For the first litter, Stumpy's Bullies will get the odd number of the litter. I get the even number of the litter. So they get the first pick, the third pick, fifth pick, seventh pick, so on and so on. I get the odd numbers. I get the even numbers. They get the odd numbers. I get the even numbers. I get the second pick, fourth pick, sixth pick, eighth pick. So on the second time we breed her, I get the odd numbers. They get the even numbers. I get the first, third, fifth, seventh. After that, it's my dog free and clear. So the advantage of doing that is, like I said, I got the dog for a lot cheaper price, and the stud feed. Now me and him can go in together and make sure we get the right stud, and we can really make some, really nice dogs. So that's the advantage of it. Instead of having so by myself, I would have had to buy the dog, keep it going until it's ready to breed, and then I'd have to pay for the whole stud fee if I don't have something that could go to her, and I would have to pay all that myself. So with co-owning, we split that cost, and we split the first 2 litters. After that, it's my dog free and clear. All the paperwork's mine and everything. With Chucky, now he's a stud, so co-owning a stud is different because he don't have any puppies. So we just co-own. We share the stud rate. So he gets things. He gets studs. I get studs, and we split the money. And that's pretty much it on co-owning a stud together. You just got to decide who owns the dog. I mean, not who owns, but who the dog stays with until everything's done, and whose dog. How do you put it on the registration? Do you list it both of them out, or do you list one? On the paperwork for Diamond, both kennels are listed out, and then Diamond. So Stumpy's Hard Cut Diamond, but on Chucky's it's just Hard Cut Chucky. So you have to come to agreements about how you're going to do that, but that's just a puppy deal. So with all that done, we was able to get a whole team built and get production going within 90 days. Can't beat it. If I wasn't a producer, I don't know how I would have got the show and everything going. I already have experience in this from my career and what I did in music. So I had I had made this music for the show, the music that you hear on the intro and outro. I had this music there laying around. Maybe 6 months ago, I plugged everything back up. Every once in a while, I plug the studio back up, and I just start making music. And back in the day, artists, people would come by. Let me get that beat, and I would get rid of the beats, and that's what, decide which one would go on my label, which one we sell. All that came from that little burst of stuff. But now I don't really do that no more, but I still hear the music and I got to get it out. So about 6 or 7 months ago, I made about, 8, 9, 10 beats, something like that. And they just been sitting there. And this particular beat was a good beat, and I seen everything in it, but it wasn't nothing that you could rap to. It wasn't nothing you could sing to. I didn't know what it was for. But when I started this YouTube channel, it went perfect for the intro of the show. So if I wasn't a producer, I suppose I would have had to buy that beat and get all that going to have something original. But fortunate enough, I had that already sitting there. And I was being a cameraman on. I was if you go and look in the credits, it was a country video show called Wind Up Country maybe 2004, 2005, somewhere. Go look in the credits. You see old Juice Dog. I was a cameraman in there. I mean, I do whatever I need to do to get the production out. So with that experience, it helps me with doing videos, doing transitions, knowing how to keep things going, knowing how to talk, knowing how to present things out a lot quicker than a normal person. Because like I was telling my wife, I know how to rap. So normally I can come off the top of my head talking real fast and it will rhyme. So I don't have to make this rhyme. And it's something I know I'm talking about. So it's very easy for me to talk about something I know about. It's very easy for me to do this. And I'm a teacher by nature. So this has all worked out good. It's been a real good ride. It's been the first 90 days, man. We're 90 days in, and we still blowing. We got hundreds of people with us. We're close to monetization on YouTube. So, hey, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like button. If you can, share this video out. Hope it's some information in here that helps you. But if it ain't, keep riding with it. You're going to get something down the way. Hey, and get you something hard cut, man. It's on.